Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Mandy and I'm so glad that you're here today. Today it's looking a little bit different than it has been on my channel, you guys. Let's just, long story short, things have been changing in my home and life, and you know, when things change, your planner changes, right? So I have a lot of changes happening here, and I am preparing September in the way of those changes. So here I have my big happy planner. You guys, that's one change that I have gone through is I am no longer, or I should say at this moment, using my classic happy planner for my day-to-day planning. So what I'm doing, and I did this about halfway through August when we started school and I started preparing and I started figuring out, you know, I don't want two completely separate planners. I want my homeschool planner and my home planner to be together. My personal stuff, which is like YouTube and my printable shop on Etsy, I want all of that stuff to be together. I am actually bringing it all back together, you guys. I have my budget in here now. I am also going to most likely be putting in some sort of faith planning in here as well. However, I do have my classic happy planner for basically my resource section and areas of things that I don't want to get rid of. I just don't want them in this current season of my planning lifestyle. So let's go ahead and get into the prep that I'm doing here though. So I've been making a lot of my own printables, as you guys know, if you've been with me for a while now, and I am absolutely loving it. I mean, it is just making it work for me, and I feel like that's what you got to do. If you can't find the perfect system, maybe make it work for yourself, or find someone who can help you make it work for yourself or whatnot. So that's what I'm doing here. I made it my own annual page because I don't have a lot of big happy planner stuff, you guys. I have lots of classic, which does fit in here, which is a big perk. I have lots of classic happy planner stuff, but I do not have a lot of big. So the cool thing about the big size is honestly 8.5 by 11 papers fit in here, no problem. And that is so much easier. And so do my classic sizes. If I had to go a lot of places, yeah, I probably would think the classic size would be better for that. But you know, I'm home, we're homeschooling. That's my lifestyle right now, and this is working out great so far. I have to say I do like the extra space. So what I'm doing right now is I'm preparing one of my own printable, like, one-page calendars. I really like having a one-page calendar for multiple reasons, and in this area, I'm actually preparing it in my personal section. So my personal section has kind of like I mentioned earlier, just everything that I need to do that doesn't require, you know, anything for homeschool basically. And at the bottom of it, I have 3 little like lists, I guess you could call it. They're lines with, you know, little check boxes. And I decided to keep track of my personal lists there. So I think I end up putting like kind of categorizing them. I put personal, I think I should be looking at my calendar while I'm doing this voiceover. So yeah, I have personal, I have like, I don't want to say business, but you know, I have my Etsy shop stuff and YouTube, and then I also have a section for my home. So that's kind of what is on this calendar. And then I have a couple things that I'm putting on the calendar. I'm decorating my little birthday square there. It's taking me a while to figure that out because, to be honest, these little squares for each day are very small. They really don't need to take up a lot of space for me. I would almost rather have multiples of these types of calendars that have different things on them than to try to put everything going on in one day like that we have in our whole life. Like, so for example, this one is basically for our appointments, events, anything that's going on. And then I have a separate one for homeschool and stuff like that. But in my personal section, I didn't really feel like I really needed a huge calendar spread. So now I'm getting my weekly section ready for this upcoming week. I don't get them ready for the whole month, but I do have most papers or about half the month in there because, as you guys know, I like to change things up. So every now and then I try a different system out. But the system I'm doing right now and that I'm excited to do for September, I basically tried it out at the end of August and really liked it. So I have a half of a weekly spread, as you can see, like the colorful pages right there. I have a half of a weekly spread. I didn't need a whole weekly spread. And on the right side is where I have all my routines, I have a morning, day, and evening routine. I have a weekly 3 that I try to get to, and I have a once a week that I try to get to. And then I also have my home blessing and my zone areas for cleaning. That is how I set up my weekly spread. So not this little page you see in my left hand there, but the colorful page with the boxes, that kind of separates things. I categorize it. I have my days on the left side. It goes Monday through Friday. Whatever I don't get to throughout the week, I leave for the weekend. So I have this page open for the weekend, but I don't have it set up to where I have to do stuff also on the weekend, if that makes sense. And then each of the top areas, so what would that be? Columns, I have me, YouTube, my shop, and home and family. So this being my personal section, it kind of takes care of my to-do list and all those things. And then I have my routines and stuff on the right, because this is honestly the area that I visit most often. It sets me up to meet my goals. If I can prepare it every week, then I should be on the right track to meet my goals, stay organized, stay intentional, all that kind of stuff. So what I'm doing right now, a lot of monthly prep is also weekly prep for me. What I'm doing right now, or what I just finished doing, was looking over my home blessing, which is like the things to do around the house on a weekly basis, and then also looking at the zone that I'm in this week, which happens to be living rooms and office. And I was just filling out what I'm going to be doing in those zones, which I picked organizing my desk and my shelving, doing a toy rotation, cleaning the windows, and getting out fall decor. I'm really excited for fall. As you can see, the printables that I have made for myself have kind of a little bit of a fall theme to them. So now I am doing my weekly meal planning. So again, I'm doing something weekly, but if you missed it at the beginning, I was taking out pages that I didn't need anymore and putting in any pages that I did need, and just kind of adjusting, my planner and making sure things were in the right places. So for my September planner prep, it's really just making sure I have the right printables in there. I have all of the sections that I need ready to go, and that's basically what my planner prep is for September. Okay, so now it is time to get the homeschool section ready. So I basically get my monthly ready for the homeschool section. I put in anything that is going on. So this does have other events and stuff, but as you could see, it was quite bigger. It was the 2-page spread for a monthly. And then with that, I start preparing the week to come. And what I like to do is, again, do the left side Monday through Fridays, although on this you could do Monday through Sunday at the top, but I like doing a Monday through Friday thing. And the first box I leave for my daily to-dos, if something comes up kind of thing. I have to-do lists, but this is the section where if something comes up and I really need to get to it. Next, I go, what are we doing in the morning? And then I have math, PE and play, independent time and home care for my son. And then to the right there, you can see is language, and then science and history. So this is going to end because I don't want to put you guys through me doing that the whole time, but I go through the curriculum that we are using, and I just write in the actual lessons that we are doing and fill in anything that I see that I'm going to need to get for the lesson. So you guys, that is my planner prep for September. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button. I would love to know. Comment down below, what are you guys up to? I feel like it's been a long time since I've been able to talk to some of you guys, and I just hope that if you haven't already, you will subscribe and join me for more videos to come. All right, you guys, have an awesome September. I will see you guys very soon in my next video.